I do this for my culture, penny nickels in the sofa, mommy watching Oprah, daddy in the kitchen with the soda.
Okay, it's wood model for toys, it's not 3, buddy.
You know what time it is, baby. Bang,
You was my
bang,
bro. Tell me
bang.
what happened, nigga. You come hater. That's what happened, nigga. Yeah.
You know what time it is, baby. Episode 18, Jordan's World. We're my opportunity to be able to that to be bang, bang. We in this business.
And I'm drinking. You better watch your daughter, nigga.
You know what time it is, baby.
You know
we in here. Make sure I'm good. I'm good. You see the hat.
You know
what time it is, baby. And we gonna let it go. Hey, sipping Douce in the cool. I'm a winner. Tell me how could I lose? All right, man. I'm just saying. Hey, you know what time it is, baby? Hey, Jordon, baby, I see you.
You gonna have a blast when you're bouncing. Go ahead,
hey,
bounce
it's that time,
in.
baby.
You gonna have a blast when you're bouncing.
Bang,
yeah,
bang.
riding with a gun, nigga. Fuck a
All
pistol.
that. What's up, people? We are back.
Felony, felony.
On YouTube,
What the fuck you
Apple,
niggas telling me?
Spotify, the nose is already going.
Me?
Make sure we're good. You see the hat. Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I feel great. Damn it. Just got married again. We got married, me and my wife, a year ago, August 3rd. So then we did another one, so we invited everybody. This time it wasn't as intimate, it was like a party. You know what I mean? I was in my, my pink suede. You know what I mean? And, we had to pick that color. Like, when it was like, hey, I wanted to look like this. Boom, I got it off the rack. I'm lying, but it was still dope, man. Really good time. Shout out to everybody who came through. Shout out to everybody who wasn't really supposed to be there, but you were there. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, guys. You know what time it is. Jordan's World, we're back at it. Pow.
I do this for my coach.
Shout out to my people, man, who was talking to me about Jordan's World at the wedding, man. Frank, oh, man, it was good times, man. Good fucking times. Sounds like I'm whispering. I'm good. I feel lazy. Play basketball. Episode 18, ladies and gentlemen, we're here. I am going to package the first 10. I'm going to be like my own artist. It's going to be like an audio book. So you'll be able to get all of them if you're just on Apple Music or Spotify or Tidal, whatever you're on. You'll be able to listen to it anywhere. Just trying to, find different avenues to make money and support the brand and keep bringing you guys these Jordan's Worlds and all these other podcasts that we just keep slacking on. Shit, man, I feel great. I feel good. How you guys doing? Feeling good? Huh? The last two was like Frank and Dorleen, huh?
I do this for my coach.
I know. It's interesting when you start to like process things, you know what I'm saying? Like we went from, if you've been following me from the beginning, Frank has been there from the rip. You just didn't know about Dorleen. We figured out what Dorleen does. We now know if we are with a Dorleen or a Frank. And it's like, shit, what do I do? And we're realizing like our friends are the Franks and the Dorleens. All right, shit, what do we do? So, what do I do? I'll tell you what I do. Like, I take myself, I'm jumping right into this shit, guys. Don't forget Jordan's World. Subscribe, share this shit. Instagram, follow. Man, we gotta raise these numbers up. But anyway, what do, right? It's like you have these people in your lives that maybe are a little harmful. See, the last two, she didn't do this. Hey, what's up, babe? Okay, I'm doing the Jordan's World real quick. Can't hear you.
Say that one more time and connect it to my car.
I'm doing the Jordan's World real quick.
Oh.
Call you right back.
Bye.
Bye. So anyway, the last two didn't happen. So anyway, we got these people in our lives, right? So what I do, I take myself out. Figure out who you are. I said this a bunch of times last time. Figure out who you are to these people. Figure out your place in their lives. That way, you know if they're really needed for you to continue doing what you're doing, or you're not needed for them to continue what they're doing. Sometimes we think if we aren't involved, it won't get done. But time and time again, we just don't give it a chance to happen, right? So, bam, take yourself out. Let all the shit go to shit. You have to see why you're so needed in the group of people that you're hanging around. Again, these same people may be harmful for you, but you may be like the beneficiary to them, if that makes sense. Like, they get more benefits from you than you do for them, but without you, then they can't really go. So, by figuring that out, it's simple, right? So, bam, invitations to the wedding. Let's see how I'm gonna bring all this shit so it makes sense. I had to sit back and think like, all right, in the last 15 years, impact that you've had in my life. Not even 15, like last 10, last 5, last 3, whatever. Now I think about like the hard times that I was at in my life and where you were for that. You know what I'm saying? Like were you there to help me get out of whatever little funk, or do you even know a lot of this information to where in the moment of you seeing this grand event, should you be a part of that and witness that, and you contributed nothing that I could see? It's no offense to you, but we're talking about spending money and shit, so it gotta make sense. So it's no knock to anyone. It's just I had to look at it from a perspective of Jordon's world, and then how does that make any sense? So it's like, all right, cool. Could I invite you? Yeah. But then I think, like, what in the last 5 years or whatever, like, did you have any impact to even witness this? You know what I'm saying? So, like, my best man, from this time to this time, in the last 10 years of our relationship, he knows a lot of this stuff. He's helped me get through a lot of the things. So, he gets to reap those benefits. What Rick Ross say, you wouldn't shoot with me in the gym. You wouldn't shoot with me in the gym. You don't even know what the game is going to be like.
I do this from my coach.
Yeah, you could say, you come to the games, but if I gave you the free tickets, would you have still come? So, again, we see the merch. But shout out to my wife, too. She did this. But anyway, if you weren't there for, like, the practice, it's hard to be like, all right, cool, in this point of my life, you're going to be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? So, bam, I look at your life and everything that you went through. There's things that I don't know of because we wasn't in each other's lives like that. So, when it comes to that, I got to look at what you do for me, what I do for you. Is this going to be a moment that will be missed for a moment that we will be sharing together? No, because you wasn't really there when my son was born. You wasn't there when, like, birthday parties, all this kind of shit. So, like, it gotta make sense. My wedding, like, I'm not doing that because it gotta make sense to me. No offense, we just, you know how we get down. Like, it's regular shit. Like, it's cool. When we see each other, it's cool. Whatever. But I'm just saying, take yourself out and then you can make those type of decisions. Very hard, because it's like, damn, like, maybe you were a part of this or you were a part of that a while ago. Doesn't knock anything, but, like, as a man, me maturing as a man, like, did you give me anything to look at to be like, damn, all right, cool, I'm going to use that when I do this or whatever. Like, no, probably not, or not to the degree that I remember. And that's my fault. Cool, I can eat that. It doesn't really bother me. But, again, look at what people are doing for you.
I do this from my coach.
Not everybody's deserving of what? Time. Time and time again, I'll talk about time. We think, all right, cool. My own dad didn't even want to come to my wedding. See, boom, brought him back up. So if I shot the invitation to him and he said no, and I just shot him on just, you know what I mean, just off of the strength, like, your son about to get married, like, cool. He said no. So I could say, like, after that, I didn't really care to invite anybody, except now I had to really narrow my gap down, because now if I turned the cheek on him, and it was cool at one point or whatever, you're my dad, and you can't, it's like, I don't know how to even explain that, but
I do this from my coach.
What are we gonna do? You got people, again, they missing birthday parties, they missing all these things, but they can't wait for you to show up because you got the $50 gift. I don't know what all this means, but whatever. Jordon's What, baby, episode 18, pow. People, what are they doing for us? Why are we doing anything for them? I don't know. I think about, like, you ever do something for someone, and it's like, dang, I was willing to do whoop, 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 but you couldn't do that. Like, I was willing to jump over the fence and get the ball with the dog paws. You know what I'm saying? On some sandlot shit. But if my ball went over there, are you willing to do the same thing? Probably not. So when it comes to when we look at the schematics at the table, right? I'm gonna use my wedding as an example to a lot of these things. When we look at the schematics at the table, right? If we're sitting over here, and then I consider you to be like a brother to me, a brother to me, or whatever, I'm not gonna have you sit all the way over here by the by the garbage cans because you're like a brother to me. So I'm gonna make sure you're close. Like I'm gonna make sure my family, we're gonna take care of each other. Everybody else, we put you on the outskirts. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all cool, but like as far as being close, you're gonna be over there. Same thing with the food, right? At weddings, at my wedding, family eat first, and the bride's rooms, all that kind of stuff, right? So bam, you sitting at the wrong table. Come on, man. Family, bro, go get your plate. You know why? Because I'm in a position to say, hey, something's not right. Let me change it. And the people who are there that can contest to that will contest to that. And it's like, nah, go ahead. Even though it doesn't seem right there, everybody else at the table gotta wait. But it's just what it is. You can put people in position, or you can allow it to be what it is. And me, in position, man, family, bro. Yeah, I was born with you, raised with you. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, I'm gonna bring all this back. It's all gonna make sense. We think about the guy, the company who catered my wedding was like, dang, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, when did you move out here to Sacramento? I'm like 14, 13, one of the years, my 9th grade year. So
I do this from my coach.
He was like, dang, man, like, it's crazy. Like, I only recognize your best man, Terrell. I was like, it's the only face I recognize. And I was like, man, like, I really don't mess with a lot of people because I'm weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be living the same type of life, or we have to be, our goals have to make sense. You know what I'm saying? So until we could do that, then it's like, I'm going to bring you into like the more intimate side, and you get to see the things that don't get seen, and you get the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be vulnerable to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what your intentions are. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at it like that.
I do this from my coach.
So boom. It's like, all right, I'm looking at it like, if my best friend from, let's say kindergarten to fucking all through middle school, that's a big chunk of my life. His dad had so much influence in my life. You know what I'm saying? At his wedding, he invited me. I saw that. I witnessed that. Our birthdays are one day apart. And the impact that he had in my life in those years was so influential to who I am today. It was like, it's a no-brainer that he's going to be there, because what his lifestyle and the things that he was doing as I seen him growing up was always motivation for me to do the right thing. Though I had my moments, and to come to find out this nigga had his moments. Sorry, Mom. But it's like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? You are human to me. You even though you are a superhero.
I do this from my coach.
Seeing him at my wedding was like, like, man, from what we came from, we were skateboarding in the hood, getting little strawberries from falling off the skateboard, all kind of shit, playing laser tag, it was just crazy. It was wild. And seeing what a family looks like, all right, 3 kids, you know, mom, dad, married, boom. This is what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Like I could not erase any of those memories when I think about my childhood. So it's like inviting him and having him be there, it's like I know what he did for me. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell him all the time. He don't believe me. He watched this shit, but he don't believe me. But I tell him like all the time, like, man, like, you was a lot. You mean a lot to me. Like, even though we don't talk a lot or anything like that, anytime we do, it's like shit. It's like regular day shit, like back in the day shit. So, and when you had those type of friends,
I do this from my coach.
you had those type of friends, where it's like it don't even matter how much time you spent away from each other. You guys are showing each other in different ways, whether it's on social media, whether it's the once a year convos. We're able to motivate each other and build off of just seeing and talking and hearing. And it's like, just imagine if you didn't live where you lived and I didn't live where I live. This long distance situationship would now be like a real thing. Same thing with my best friend, my other best friend, Terrell. If we live a lot closer, a lot more things can be done, though we're still building just in different ways. So, boom, that's impact. A lot of the times we think about like, all right, cool. Like, oh, this friend was here during this time, this friend was here. All right, cool. If that was 9 years ago, bro, like, I'm not holding on to that. You know how much things that I went through back to my dad. You can't, I'm 39 years old, I'm not 39, but I'm 39 years old, bro. You trying to teach me about condoms? Like, I got 3 kids. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you too far on. A lot of the times, right? Back to the side daddies. You're trying to make up for time that you think that you owe, but you don't owe that. Like, you missed that. Like, you can't reteach me how to tie my shoes once I've learned how to do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't retrain me on how to ride a bike. I know how to do it now. Like, there's certain things in life that you're not allowed to make up. Like, you just missed it. You know what I'm saying? It's a bus of opportunity. Opportunities come once in a lifetime. I'm at 17 minutes. Opportunities come once in a lifetime. Sometimes you get them twice. But in a lot of my stories, again, I had to learn at one time. Where that one time could have, boom, been some other shit. You know what I'm saying? But because I learned from that, it was like, all right, I got to do it like this, or I got to do it like that. Again,
I do this from my coach.
how is it that all my friends are saying, yeah, we're not doing homework, we're not doing this, we're not doing that, but you're still graduating? I'm not going to graduate. My friends aren't going to tell me that. You know what I'm saying? So, back to the people being around you. What are they doing for you? Why didn't you just tell me, hey, you know, around these niggas, pause. My bad, I'm sorry, Mom. But around these guys, I'm not going to, I just say that for whatever. Because me, I'm going all the way. You say you're not doing homework, I'm not doing homework either. Hey, did you do notes? Never. Make sure we're recording. Did you do notes, Jordon? No. I'm not doing anything. I'm willing to go all the way as long as I know my friends or whoever I'm around is willing to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So boom. If energy is off and I'll be like, dang, to my boy, like, hey, you know what? Energy seem a little weird, right? Boom, he'll be like, you know what? Yeah, it is weird. So now we're on this type of time. So then he'll be like, all right, cool. Now that I know I'm not tripping, because see, time and time again, my voice went out, so that's why it took hella long to make this one.
I do this from my coach.
Time and time again, we don't know why we're doing what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So we say, oh man, I'm tripping, or am I tripping? So then you ask people to see if you're tripping, right? But if they don't know you, if they don't know how to process the same information that you're receiving in a way where they can be objective to how you're thinking about it, then boom, guess what? You're going to think you're losing your mind. Things are weird, right? Because it's like, as long as I know I ain't tripping, then all my actions or anything I say, I feel validated because I got the people around me saying, you know what, it's right. So you need to have objective people, because sometimes they be like, all right, Jordon, you tripping. All right, nah, Jordon, you know what, it ain't that right. It ain't that serious. Or, you know, I get that all the time because I'm so immature, and when you leave it up to me to assume, and that's another thing, we're going to go back to that, to assuming. But you leave it up to me to assume, I'm thinking the wrong thing all the time. I don't know why. It's just in my nature. Something ain't right, or you're not explaining anything. Cool. I'm running with my mind and what I think, because I'm going to be right all the time. If I do tell people like, oh, all right, you know what I'm saying, like, am I tripping? Then I'll be more open. I am open to a certain degree.
I do this from my culture.
But I'm so petty and immature. It's like, it just be like a reaction to like energy and like the vibes. And it's like, people joke about the vibes, but we know the vibes. We know like if I'm mad, right? If I'm really upset about something, people know that I'm usually like, like a certain type of way. So the people around me notice and be like, all right, you're not talking or whatever. You good? Whatever. So take a party environment, right? The only people that look weird in a party environment and in a club environment is the person just standing on the wall. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you just so comfortable standing on the wall? So now your antennas is up like, oh, he's the weirdo because he's right next to the bathroom. The girl's going in and out. It's like, what is he trying to look for? Is she on a period or not? I don't know. See Jordan's World come back with the bullshit. Pow, pow. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, episode 18, I didn't work.
I do this from my culture.
I'm feeling great. But it's like, boom. So when you see that, it kind of throw you off. If you see 19 people standing on the wall, it's like, well, what are they doing? So now the club environment ain't really the same. I'm one of them people. If I see 19 people standing on the wall and everybody's dancing, everybody's having fun, but then you notice this group or like one person just being weird, it kind of throws everything off. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, I would just leave because something's not right. I just don't know. I'm not going to ask these strangers. Nobody's going to be able to explain it to me. I'm going to just leave because I don't want to be in the crossfire of nothing. You know what I'm saying? So the vibes got to be right. You ever pay attention to the vibes? Is your words matching your vibes? And we know, because you know what? We be around our friends, right? Boom, somebody call and they be like, oh, it's just so-and-so. I don't feel like talking to them. And then you be like, damn, I called this nigga 15 times. Sorry, Mom. I called him 15 times yesterday. He didn't answer the phone. But now I see how he really get down. You know what I'm saying? So you get to see people's true colors. And you can't think that it doesn't apply to you. It has to. 17 times in a row, that's just, it's nature at this time. This is what you're used to doing. 17 times in a row. I'm not giving you 3. At any time, you can change that. You know what I'm saying? So 17 times in a row, you just being weird. You've been weird for a minute. I got to add it up. Being, you're weird. Now I'm going off of the words and the vibes. Words and the vibes. Words and the vibes. In your happy moments, look at the people's faces. Do they look happy for you? You know what I'm saying? Because like, you'll be like, oh man, I just got a new car. And then they go, could you afford it? Nigga, I understand why I didn't ask you what my financial situation would be like with this purchase. I'm telling you, I did something for me that's good. But guess what? You want to throw salt in the game. You want to be the one who want to think outside of the box. Oh, you don't know, but guess what? You assuming because my bank account messed up that one time, I ain't got no money. See how I brought it back? I'm not going back on episodes for y'all to catch up. You just got to know the lingo. I said it before.
I do this from my culture, penny nickels in the sofa, mommy.
So, boom. If we look at, all right, cool. I'm not going to do it this way. I'm going to do it that way. Let it be known. Let your intentions have to be known from the rip with the people that you're dealing with. Hey, man, you know what? Right now, this is the type of time I'm on. Boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Because then I know, or they know, all right, cool, he on this type of time. The best way to figure this out, women do it good. I'm not going to say this because they know. Women do it good, right? If you're celibate or like you're into like church and stuff like that, I'm going to stop this. And you say you're like, oh, we're good. And you say like, oh, bam, I'm in a church and all that. That usually is like a red flag for certain men, right? So some men are like, damn, I know my intentions going into this is going to be straight bullshit. So when religion is thrown into it, that's almost like throwing guilt on them. You know what I'm saying? So boom, people automatically are like, nah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to deal with that. Or you got the friend who's like overly aggressive. Like, even when they're drunk, not drunk, it don't matter. They're ready to pop off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I can't go to the grocery store. I can't go get lemons. Old girl selling tamales on the corner. I can't go buy those. He asked for sauce that she ain't got. She only got the red ones, but they was really green. See, I just started veering off and shit. Jordon's World, episode 18, bang.
I do this from my culture.
So, boom, intentions. we establish who Frank is. Frank's intentions is to build his ego up, so he's inside of the hospital room with the girl having a baby. I know the intention. She wants him, boom. So now, when you know the intentions, it's no longer safe to assume anymore. Because again, assumptions, you can go anywhere with that. It can be good, bad, back to the text messages. How are you saying that? Are you saying it because of, are you saying it because of, like, I don't know. But when you start chopping out the Franks and you chop out the Dorleans, you can't get rid of Dorleen. You work with her. You can't get rid of Frank. He's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So how do you deal with these people? You have to find your conveniences. Oh, shit, we about to get deep. Hey, and I heard Charlemagne the God say power the same way I said power. It was on the Donkey of the Day, or it was one of them fucking things I posted. He said it just like me, and I don't know if he's watching, but if you are, man, shout me out, man, Jordan's World. Bang, bang. But anyway, damn it, I forgot where we were going. Boom. So, again, Franks are everywhere. Dorleans, you know what I'm saying? We work with her, so we know what that is. How do you deal with that? You figure out your conveniences for them in your life. So, boom, I'm at work, or I'm at the grocery store. I know Dorleen with the joints. She doing the cashier joint. I ain't gotta ever pay for bags. I found it convenient. So you gotta do more for the bags. Nah, light conversation, whatever. But I can't just be talking to you for nothing. Not like that, but I'm just saying, like, or if she'll ring you up faster and all that. These are now conveniences that now you could apply at your convenience. You can't do it all the time because then it looks kind of weird. But same thing, if you know, old boy gonna give you extra 50-cent sauces, I'm not saying flirt with them or whatever, but if you have to deal with these people, find out what you could use them for, because they're using you for something. Trust me, you don't talk to the same people every day for a reason. They're doing something for you, whatever it is.
I do this for my culture.
Whether your life is good and theirs is bad, and you being around them makes you look at your life better, and because you're hearing their bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this shit is like ego-based and like convenience. Like, I want for me, and it's like egotistical. It's like it's all selfish reasons, and it's okay because that's just a part of the game. Like, this is how people use people to use people. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like business. Like, you can look at somebody who is just successful in life, fuck a job, fuck money, just in life. Like, when you look at them, you can say, damn, like, not that being in shape means that you're doing bad, but like, they don't look like their living habits are affecting them in a negative to where their appearance is showing that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's like, all right, cool. She gained weight. He gained weight. He looks crazy. Teeth ain't brushed. You know what I'm saying? She don't know how to cook. Like, all these type of things. It's like, you can see where it's almost like kids, right? Rarely do we say, oh, well, my 20-year-old can do whoop, 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 and whoop, whoop, whoop. Or my 33-year-old, because sometimes we're not showing everybody everything. But you know, when you look at your friends, you be like, all right, cool, they're 32, they own houses, or a house, or they got 3 cars, or their kids are able to eat like this, or they're able to buy all these things and keep it up. And it's like, dang, what am I doing wrong? But you gotta look at the things that you're doing and you're providing for what you have going on. Because when we compare our lives to other people, then we want to live their lives. Back to knowing yourself from the rip. I can be around rich people. I can be around poor people. I'm still going to be the same. I'm still, I don't know how to, I'm either not going to talk or I'm going to talk. You know what I'm saying? It's one or the other. If the vibes ain't right, I'm cool. If the vibes is cool, then cool. You know what I'm saying?
I do this for my culture.
But I look at it like, if we knew what we were to ourselves, as far as like the machine to push us, you know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with somebody yesterday. Not gonna talk about nothing we said other than, like, I asked him, like, what is, cause he was like, you know, sometimes you just be in the way of yourself or whatever. And I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember. But I was like, do you know what's, getting in your way of progressing to whatever you need to do or whatever? And he was like, yeah, me. And it was just like, damn, like, rarely do you think about, like, what you are doing. We like to put it on people, but if we're knowledgeable to say, like, all right, what they're doing is wrong, then why do we still make their same decisions? I don't know if it's back to me being like, oh, if I know they're doing it, then it's okay for me to do it. But realistically, I'm doing it. Man, fuck that. Scratch that. Talking to my uncle. It's like I know I'm all over the place for this shit. It might be a part 2 to this because I want to really get some shit out. But talking to my uncle, he was like, fuck. I don't know. I forgot what he said. But it doesn't matter. Jordan's World, bang, bang, all that. So, thinking about what you're doing in these situations. Because you want... Oh, bingo. He said, look how I did that. He said every time he did something wrong with like a group of people, he always got caught. And he probably wasn't even the one that said this, so I'm just probably making this shit up. But he always got caught. And I was like, damn, that's hella funny when you think about it. Because you say, damn, like, if we're all doing the same thing, not that you want everybody to get in trouble.
I do this from my culture.
But it's like, how the fuck do I keep getting caught? I'm doing it, in my mind, the safest way. All right, cool. I ain't doing none of my homework and my classwork at school, but I come to school every day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, does that count for anything? Oh, because it's still the wrong thing. But guess who gets caught? I do. Guess who don't? And it's like, every time I did something wrong, I got caught. It's like, fuck, like, why do I keep getting caught, but then Frank keeps getting away with it? Because I'm not Frank. But Frank is my friend. See, I did that shit, bro. All that shit from the last 2. And see? But see, Frank is my friend. And I'm vicariously lowering my standards back to Frank's standards being low. I'm lowering my standards on my way of living. So now I'm excusing the farts and the poots and the stank breaths and the non-cooking and the non, you know what I'm saying? Like, because of who he is, my standards have gotten lower. Though I know they're low, but if I'm looking at Frank get an 8 or a 10, and I'm working hella hard and I got a 3, what do? I might have to take a page out of his book because guess what? I want what that man got. If I'm sitting at the table and you got to watch and he got to watch, I got to have a watch too. Not to be at the table, but optically we can tell where each man is. You know what I'm saying? And in life, again, if we're comparing, like, all right, cool, this family has a house. They got the 3, everybody got a room. They got the family room and all that. That's where they're supposed to be. Because whatever they did previously got them there. And whatever I did got me to where I am. So I can't keep saying, oh, man, I got to do this. Nah, right now, it ain't the time. And since it ain't the time, let me work on this, building my credit. Did I know about credit? No. Instead, one thing about my wife, she doesn't stop. Like, it's like, we're going to figure this shit out. There's always a way. And depending on how bad you want it, you're going to find a way. So for me, I could have found a way. Hey, you know what, Jordan, you're about 100 credits behind. I could have found a way, which I did. I went to a different school, but it's like, without me even getting that information, I would have just been destined to be a statistic, though still was. You know what I'm saying?
I do this from my culture.
So if you're getting caught, and you're the only one getting caught, you're doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. Period. Just stop. It don't take 3 chimes. It don't take 3 times for it to be like, all right, you know what? I can't do this. This ain't for me. It's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go to the club, it's whack. I go over here, it's whack. Why am I going to go again? The pancakes are not good. The whole establishment is just not for me. Why do I keep going to breakfast places? You know what I'm saying? Do I just wish my dad made pancakes? Back to that nigga. I'm joking. Sorry, Mom. I'm just saying, people. And in the history of pancakes, doesn't do anything today for pancakes. Cereal don't even taste the same. And you want me to go back to Denny's? no, as we get older, we get wiser, we realize certain things. You know what I'm saying? One thing my uncle say all the time to me, I've been your age twice. He arguably has made the same mistakes I've made twice if he has not learned from it. Why would I then patch on to what he's done to do the third thing for my age? You know what I'm saying? We gotta. But when I was talking yesterday with my man, he's giving me information on how to be better. He's being vulnerable to make me better. To tell me out of his own mouth, I'm telling you this shit so you ain't gotta go through the shit I went through. We gotta feed each other information. So guess what I told him? We gotta talk after this. Like, we have to, because we building. You telling me shit, I'm telling you shit. We building. And again, the people that you around, are you building? Looking at the time, we gotta build. If we're not building and working together and trying to help each other and do things the way that is going to benefit everyone around us, even strangers. You know, even though you can give them the one-off, the one and done. You don't have to come back for the double whammy. Hey, look, bro, I'm giving you $1. I don't want to see you tomorrow with you needing gas. I know the trick. Your car been sitting out here for 30 days. You ain't got gas yet? I know y'all tricks, man.
I do this from my culture.
But again, guys, knowing what you're doing around these people, what they're doing around you, chop them off, man. Give them a break. See what you're doing. And guess what? If we talk and then we ain't got to talk until another year, that's just our relationship. Like, it's nothing wrong with that. Like, we can't force things that aren't supposed to work. You know what I'm saying? And when we do that, guess what happened? Our credit get fucked up. Oh, I thought I can pay it back. No, you couldn't. You knew you couldn't. You went into it knowing you couldn't pay it back. But you wanted to take the risk for your own personal needs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you know the vibes is wrong, and it's my birthday party, don't come to my birthday party. You have a choice. But guess what? You want to do it. So now, when I'm scoping out the place, guess who's looking weird sitting off to the side? It's cool. But I know the vibes. You know the vibes. Why mess up the vibes? But, again, if that's our relationship, let it be that damn.
I do this from my culture.
Because if we have to cross paths, Franks and the Dorleans, you just got to know how to deal with them. Being fake is like, when people say, oh, I can't be fake. And I say it all the time. I don't know how to be fake. Because when I'm fake, this voice comes out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like my work voice. It's like, I'm Jordan. But then, like, the work me is Jordy. So it's like, hey, can I help you find something? Hey, do you need something? And I don't know why I talk like that. But in those moments, it's like I almost got to joke about it in order for me to be serious about it, but it's in a joking way. So it's like sarcastic. Hey, you want to know where the biscuit batter is? Let me find it for ya. And it's like, I got to do all of that because outside of that, I normally wouldn't do this. You know what I'm saying? So I got to have fun with it. And like, it's noticeable, like, if I'm on the phone and like people hearing me and they like, oh, you being fake, you get Jordy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when Jordy come out, oh,
I do this from my culture.
and we're not gonna bash me. Dropping water bottles. We're not gonna bash me for having an alter ego at work. All you motherfuckers do it. I know the person that you are at work ain't the same person you are outside. I know. You're frauding. I do it too. I do. I'm just like immature though, so it's like, hey, y'all want me to help you grab some waters? I'll grab that for ya. And it's like, dang, but see, your thing is different. Tell me about it. Come on. I know. Hey, I'm just calling to talk to dang. Tafana? You sound like Tiffany now. See, I did that. I'm running out of time. I got shit to do. Sorry, Mom. So it's gonna be a short one, but pause. Let me see the time. Oh, we got like 5 minutes. So we're gonna do a part 2 to this. I'm gonna make that one longer than this one. Pause. Just to, get a lot more stuff across. But weed the people out, man. It's so easy. Because once you realize that either A, you're not doing anything for these people, you know what I'm saying? You guys just have this history that's continuing your relationship. And the history is a person that you're not even that person anymore, you know what I'm saying? You're a whole different person, you know what I mean? Again, my dad telling me about condoms. I'm 37 years old, like I'm not, but why are you trying to tell me about condoms?
I do this for my culture, penny nickels in the sofa, mommy.
You missed that boat. I'm sorry. And it's cool, but my wife. So, if it's cool that you missed the boat, but would you want me to throw a lifesaver? I'm not reading to nobody. I only read to my kids. The truth. I'm not reading, man. Look, man, my voice gets cracky. It's weird. It's all there. You know what's going on. And if they're still around, you have a convenience that's being met. So stop complaining. Stop complaining. Because I don't complain. I tell you what, things are weird, cutting you off. Period. Nothing to talk about. Is I don't want to know. We don't have to have no conversation. If you want to talk, I'm down to listen. But for me, I've already assumed what I assumed. You know what I mean? So, like,
I do this for my culture.
Part two to this, I really want to say, like,
I do this for my culture, penny nickels in the sofa.
I'm gonna show you guys how history keeps you in situationships, keeps you in positions because of history. If you've been working at the same job for 5+ years and you're in the same position, it's the history. It's the convenience of being able to get away with certain things, call out when you want, you get PTO, whatever the benefits are. Your job is your convenience. If you've been doing the same thing for 5 years and nothing's happened, I've been doing the same job for 5 years, plus going on 10 now, and I haven't gotten anywhere. I haven't climbed the ladder. So what am I doing? The convenience of the time. See, I can tell you mine. What is yours? Have you been doing the same thing for 5 years and you've gone nowhere? Your job is just like the people that you're around. You gotta know when you've gotten the benefits from it and it's time to move on. Cut that shit out. Grow. Your job is Dorleen. Your job is Frank. Your family is Frank. Your friends are Dorleen. Part 2 gonna be fucking lit to this shit. You know, I'm gonna close it out for 20, package them shits up, and bang, bang. Jordon's World, episode 18. It's a short one, pause. Episode 19 will be probably 1 hour and 20. Bear with me. Just got married. A lot of things going on personally. But shout out to the sneak listeners who know what time it is. Back to y'all. The energy, I feel it. I know. When I got a group of people talking to me about Jordon's World and Frank, and we busting out laughs, and then I'm looking off and things are looking weird. I get you listening. Bang, bang, pow. Stop a shot. See ya. Got him. I see ya, baby. Jordon's World, bang, bang. Episode 18. Fucking lit. I know it wasn't a lot of jokes, but hey, man, sometimes it ain't about that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's about, like, just letting y'all know that shit's real out here, man. Get to know who's around you. Get to know who's not around you and who needs to be around you. And I guarantee you, you're gonna level the fuck up every fucking time. I'm telling you, Jordon's World is 18. Bang, bang. We had like 47 minutes, I think. That's all I got. Episode 18, Jordon's World, bang, 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 bang. You see the hat? Send the gear. Send the gear. I'm looking for a manager. If you want to manage, put me in. Take me to the next level, guys. Jordon's World, episode 18, bang, bang.
I do this for my culture, penny nickels in the sofa, mommy watching Oprah, daddy in the kitchen with the soda.
Okay, it's wood model for toys. It's not 3, buddy. Ralph Lauren shirt tucked in, drinking coffee. I pray to God that he keep them demons off me. I'm fresh to death and they too soggy. Speak like a man, nigga, don't act saucy. Yeah, and your baby wants some company. I'm fully prepared when these niggas come for me. Yeah, your baby wants some company. I'm fully prepared when these niggas come for me. You wanna talk to boss, nigga, we'll talk to chief. You wanna talk to boss, nigga, we'll talk is cheap. Yeah, nigga, I said talk is cheap. Yeah, nigga, talk is cheap. Alright. She said I'm on my way up. Hey, but don't keep me waiting up. She said I'm on my way up. I said I ain't got no time to lay up. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. Marathon, baby. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. Marathon, baby.